To the world at large, she is Captain Diana Prince of the United States Air Force. Few know she was born a real princess, daughter of Hippolyta, Queen of the Amazons. That she has left the peace of her home on Paradise Island to battle evil in a world she never made. Beautiful as Aphrodite, wise as Athena, stronger than Hercules, swifter than Mercury, she is Wonder Woman. This story is Torment in Paradise, based on stories by Dan Mishkin. The Bermuda Triangle, so many miles of mystery in the Atlantic Ocean, where time and reason have no meaning. At its heart lies Paradise Island, home of a warrior race of women, the Amazons. High above the green hills and rocky slopes, a solitary figure glides through the air. The gentle Atlantic breezes are all she needs to soar like a bird, and so she finds delight unmatched by any earthbound pursuit. Then, the sun catching the distinctive red, blue, and golden costume, she drops gently to earth.
Hola, Mother. The winds are made for riding today.
Greetings, Diana. I am so happy to see you full of life like this.
It's always good to be home.
And it is not only the wind gliding that has brought such radiance into your cheeks.
No, it's always great to feel the freedom, but, well, you see, I have begun to realize how worthwhile it is being Wonder Woman.
I am glad for you, my daughter.
I've been frustrated for so long by the ways of man's world, and made so angry by the complacency with which the rise of evil and power lust is accepted so readily.
It has always been so.
I understand that now, and I realize that I am needed even more in that world. I have to bring them the Amazon way of living that you taught me.
We have ever sought to live by the principles of justice, reason, and love.
And that is what you have taught me so well, and what I can never thank you enough for.
No thanks are necessary, daughter.
But more than your teaching is knowing that I have a home to come to whenever my spirit needs renewal.
I know your meaning, Diana, and there will always be a home here, as long as...
As long as what, Mother?
Come, I want to show you something on the magic sphere. I have reason to believe we Amazons are in grave danger.
What kind of danger, Mother?
See for yourself. Look into the magic sphere now.
Great Hera!
You are right to be taken aback.
But what does it mean?
I do not know.
It seems as though all of Paradise Island is on fire, and so many of our sisters fallen in battle. Who could want to attack us?
The sphere does not tell us, but I think it comes from a mystic source. Yet it seems to bear the stamp of madness from the outside world. Whatever its origin, it is a powerful force, and is determined that the Amazon race will be destroyed.
When will this battle take place? Or is the sphere showing us a record of some ancient war?
It is in the future, that I do know. Yet it may only be a possible future, one that we can prevent from happening.
No wonder you have looked troubled, Mother. I swear I will use all the powers at my command to find our unknown enemy. Nothing will disturb the peace of Paradise Island.
Meanwhile, in a darkened cellar on the outskirts of Athens in Greece, a shot is fired and a man dies, the victim of terrorists. Yet he is no ordinary man. He is the ambassador of a foreign country, and the news of his violent, tragic death echoes around the world. And though the police know the murderers are a vicious gang led by the notorious Nikos Agios, they can find no trace of them.
You are certain they will not find us here, Teresa?
Don't worry, Nikos. This island isn't even on the maps.
But we are still too close to Greece.
The pigs don't stand a chance of finding us.
Yes, you're right. Of course you're right.
Sure I am. Look, there's nothing here but some old ruins, and it's anybody's guess who lived in them last.
This place probably hasn't seen a living soul for 1,000 years. Sophia, you still look troubled.
It's nothing, Nikos. It's just I'm still not sure
We should have killed the ambassador. You know we were right. He represented all we hate. Here we will rule. And out of the rot of the old civilization, I will found a new order. Come on, let's explore the island a little. Teresa, you take a party over there.
Okay, Nikos.
Jacques, you and Carlo take the rest and see what's over the hill.
Right.
Sophia, you come with me. We have so much to do, Sophia, and so little time. But at least we have a base to work from, and my new order can emerge. Wait a moment. Something's wrong. Teresa? Jacques, over here.
What's wrong?
What is it, Nikos?
I don't know. There's something, a presence on the island. Someone...
Nikos, look! In the ruins, there's someone there!
Who? Who are you?
I, Nikos Aegeus. I am your new master.
From out of the shadows, a tall, gaunt man, his blind eyes covered by a cloth rag, a thick wooden stick in his hand, steps forward. Yet for all his blindness, he seems to see into their very souls, and they are all held by his gaze. Another time, another place. At a top-security computer room at the Pentagon, Wonder Woman, now in the guise of Captain Diana Prince, works late into the night.
Well, that's the last of the files on current intelligence operations. There's no sign of anything that might be a threat to the Amazon race. I guess I've no choice now but to wait for the danger to make itself known. Captain Prince?
Captain Prince, please report to Colonel Trevor's office immediately.
On my way. Now I wonder what he wants.
And so I want you to go on Operation Red Flag.
Red Flag? Isn't that an inter-service combat exercise, Colonel Trevor?
Right first time. According to the files, Diana, you're supposed to be a crackerjack pilot, but you haven't logged much training time in quite a while.
Well, I've done a bit of private flying.
Not good enough. You know it's not the same. You're booked on Red Flag, and we're gonna see just how rusty you've gotten, hotshot.
Okay, Colonel.
We're up against the Navy boys. It's gonna be quite a test.
I think I can cope.
I'm sure we both will.
You're flying too, Colonel?
Wouldn't miss it. See you on the tarmac tomorrow at 900 hours.
Right, Colonel.
Next morning, as she climbs into the fighter plane cockpit, Diana Prince smiles to herself, remembering the hours she has flown in her robot plane as Wonder Woman. Hours she had told Steve Trevor were a bit of private flying. Within minutes, they are airborne.
Nice takeoff, Captain.
Thanks, Colonel. You went so bad yourself.
Battle plans are as follows. The Navy flyers will start the ball rolling, so keep your guard up at all times. Once they go for us, you're on your own. You sure you can handle it?
Don't worry about me, Colonel. I learned to take care of myself a long time ago. You, on the other hand, might like to check out the plane coming up fast on your starboard
thanks,
wing,
Captain.
and which I am about to take care of. Just move in behind the Navy plane with a quick climb and loop. There. On target. 3, 2, 1. Fire! One direct hit. Only simulated, of course, on the computer. I hate bloodshed in any case, but this mechanized, impersonal form of combat is especially distasteful.
Not bad, Prince. Not bad at all. But I wouldn't get too cocky if I were you. You're heading straight into the sun. An enemy can come out of the glare and blast you away before you know what's hit you.
Right, Colonel, I understand. Of course he's right. Any normal person could be caught that way. But my Amazon-trained senses make sure I'm not. Lucky for me. Oh, there's a fighter trying that trick. Merciful Minerva! That's no aircraft! It's a man on a great black winged flying horse!
Beware, winged merchants of destruction. Your puny weapons mean nothing to one who wields the thunderbolts of Zeus. Behold the wrath of Aegeus!
are Zeus's thunderbolts, then Aegeus has tremendous power. I better change to Wonder Woman and find out. No, he's firing another thunderbolt. Steve! Steve! Great Hera! The thunderbolt has hit Steve's plane. It's out of control. Steve! Colonel Trevor! He's not responding. Only one thing to do. Robot plane, swoop under Steve's jet and carry him in for a landing.
The ever-present invisible robot plane, designed to react only to the mental commands of Wonder Woman, swoops down and, locating itself under Steve Trevor's plane, brings it safely and gently to Earth. Nearby, Diana Prince lands her own aircraft and clambers from the cockpit.
Now, while no one can see me, I can change to... Wonder Woman! Aegeus!
Wonder Woman, I had not expected to see you here. You are no match for my Olympian powers. Yet must I forego battle for more urgent tasks.
You're going nowhere, Aegeus. All I have to do is capture your flying horse with my magic lasso and order it to land. It's not responding. The horse won't obey me. I'm being dragged up into the air.
Pegasus is mine alone to command, Amazon. A pity I haven't the time to show how outclassed you are. I have to leave now, but there will come another time. Farewell, Wonder Woman. Farewell!
The mysterious figure on his winged horse vanishes into the distant sky, leaving Wonder Woman desperately seeking the breezes to allow her to glide safely to the ground.
That was close. And there are still a lot of questions unanswered. Like, who is Aegeus? And what did he mean about more urgent tasks? And why did he attack Steve's plane? Steve? I'd better find out if he is all right. I thought for a moment this could be the threat to the Amazons that Mother Sphere foretold, but I can't see how. All he did was attack Steve's plane. How's Steve Trevor, Sergeant?
I couldn't tell you, Wonder Woman. I don't know, he's gone. Vanished in thin air. Just gone.
And on an island somewhere off the coast of Greece.
Why don't you at least tell me what it is you want from me? Shut up, Trevor. You are not here to ask questions, only answer them when our leader arrives. Understand? Okay, you can take that gun out of my ribs. I get the picture. Here is our leader now.
It is good you grasp your situation so readily, Trevor. My last thunderbolt transported you to my domain. My next could kill you.
While Steve Trevor is the captive of Aegeus and his gang, Wonder Woman flies swiftly to Paradise Island in her robot plane, where she seeks the advice and wisdom of Hippolyta, her mother.
And then he just disappeared, Mother.
You say he called the horse Pegasus?
Yes, and that he had Zeus's thunderbolts. But how could any mortal gain such power?
Gaze upon the magic sphere. You see, it was indeed the legendary winged horse he rode. Nor is he the first mortal to have mastered it, Diana. In Greece's golden age, there lived a man, Bellerophon, nobly born, but cast out to wander alone. Pitying him, the goddess Athena gave him a magic bridle with which to tame Pegasus. With this power he slew fearsome monsters, but ever proud and restless, he sought to prove his greatness again and again. He even attacked our city on its earlier island home of Themyscira. Finally, He tried to ride Pegasus to the house of the gods, to Mount Olympus itself. But All-Father Zeus would have none of his impudence. He caused Bellerophon to be hurled to earth. Blinded and crippled, he was condemned to wander forever, hounded by the gods and shunned by mortal kind. If Bellerophon kept the golden bridle, he might have passed it to Aegeus.
I understand, but if either or both of them is the threat to our Amazon race, why abduct Steve?
The answer is not long in coming, and lies on that small Greek island where...
I ask you again, Colonel Trevor. Where is Paradise Island?
And I keep telling you, I don't know. Sure, I've been there, but it was only by accident. I crashed my plane. While I was recovering, Wonder Woman flew me home.
I do not believe you.
It's true, I tell you. Anyway, what do you want with the Amazons?
Their knowledge, their science. They have the means to restore me to my former vigorous self. And just as I defeated Hippolyta's warriors those many years ago, Aegeus will force them to submit now. But only if I learn their whereabouts.
He won't answer you this way. You need to be more persuasive. Carlo, make him talk.
With pleasure, Nikos.
Now, Trevor, before Carlo breaks your arm, tell us where Paradise Island is.
I wouldn't tell you, even if I knew.
Stop this at once, Aegeus. Don't forget who is in charge here. I told you how to steal Pegasus and Zeus's thunderbolts. For that, I demand your loyalty.
Bellerophon, Look out! Trevor's getting away!
Stop him!
Stop the gun!
Get him!
Give me my thunderbolts!
No! He must be caught alive! After him! What are you waiting for?
Oh, my hand hurts. Aegeus may not be invulnerable, but he's tough. But where to go now? I could try for their boat, but Aegeus would have no trouble in stopping me. It's got to be the ruins. Yeah, I can hide out there until nightfall, perhaps. Or perhaps not. It's pretty bleak up... This just ate my day. The floor must have been weak, or I tripped some ancient mechanism. At least I've got some breathing space. Unless I miss my guess, Aegeus and his gang were too far behind to see what happened. If I'm lucky, they don't even know about these catacombs. Say, there's a light ahead. I wonder what it... Oh, no! No! It can't be!
Steve Trevor's blood runs cold as he gazes on the scene in front of him. A statue carved in stone, adorned with gold and bathed in an eerie white light. It is the image of the goddess Athena, and in front of it, a skeleton with a shield upraised, still decked in the remnants of what seems to be the all-too-recognizable costume of...
Wonder Woman! She can't be dead! Wonder Woman can't be dead! No! No! No!
But incredibly enough, at his offices in Athens, the inspector of police is talking to Wonder Woman, who is in her role of Captain Diana Prince.
You've obviously seen the files on Nikos Aegeos, Captain. They have all the information on him and his gang, except his most recent terrorist crime here in Athens. I'm afraid I can't tell you any more. In fact, you have the advantage. You saw him in the guise of... how did you put it? A super-villain, Captain Prince?
And there are no clues at all to his whereabouts, Inspector?
No, they escaped by motorboat, that we do know. Where they went, who can say? We have been combing the islands, but without any luck. You should know there are some regions shrouded in mystery. Uncharted islands seem to rise and disappear at will in ways unknown to man.
The Myskara.
What's that you say, Captain?
Nothing, Inspector, just thinking aloud. Well, thanks for your help. I guess I'll have to try to think of something. Other methods.
If we hear of anything, we'll let you know.
Thanks, Inspector.
As she leaves, Diana Prince thinks about Themyscira, the long-abandoned original island home of the Amazons, which they left for Paradise Island thousands of years ago. And she realizes this must be where the terrorists are hiding out. But if Diana Prince is alive, who is it Steve Trevor has found in the cave on that island?